Jason and Tammy have always had a rocky relationship. And tragedy struck when Tammy was in a terrible car accident while pregnant that caused their son to pass away at 1 day old. This traumatic loss brought them closer for a time, but now their old cheating accusations have resurfaced and they've turned to me for help. Take a look.
Me and Jason had the worst year of our life. I didn't know if we would ever be able to have any real trust for each other. But then I got into a horrible car accident and I was pregnant and my water broke. And I was rushed to the hospital and I was told my baby was okay. Then I went into labor real early. In 28 weeks, I delivered Nolan and he was so beautiful. When I gave birth, the love was so strong. Me and Jason were so much closer, having a beautiful baby. But he only lived 11 hours. For his last breath, it was the worst pain I ever felt in my life. I just cry every single day because I don't get to hold him and take care of him like he deserves. It brought us so much closer, like the pain we went through together. At that point, I thought everything was fixed in our relationship, that we would have a whole new start. A few months later, it got worse. It tortured me for a long time, not knowing if this man I love and I had a child with him, if he was being faithful to me. When I confronted him, he swore on his son's life that he would never cheat on me. The only thing that's holding us from growing our relationship and getting married and having more children is that we don't trust each other.
Jason, tell me how your relationship was before this horrible car accident.
Well, you know, me and Tammy, we loved each other. I loved her with all my heart. Around February, we split up. And she accused me of being with another woman, and she was convinced, yet I wasn't with anybody.
Right.
Around April, though, after pursuing her for so long, we ended up getting back together. And once we got back together, she ended up telling me that she was pregnant. And once she told me that she was pregnant, I was literally the happiest man.
And did she tell you you were the one that
Yes.
you were the father?
And I didn't have a doubt in my mind because I loved her.
Now, and this, just a horrible, horrible thing happens. I understand you're outside waiting for her. She's coming to see you, and you see this car accident.
One night while I was at work, I texted Tammy to come pick me up, and before I knew it, I heard a loud bang. And as I got closer, I noticed it was Tammy's car.
How pregnant is she at this time?
At this time, she was 4 months.
4 months?
Yes. And as I unbuckled her seatbelt and lifted her up out of the car, there was fluid everywhere. And when she was in the hospital, the doctors even came out and they told me that she lost a lot of amniotic fluid. And about a month later, she got transferred out to Boston by ambulance in October. And once the baby came, we did get to spend a couple hours with him. But the next morning, at around 5 a.m. on my birthday, the doctor told us that he wasn't gonna make it. I felt horrible. And I mean, I personally only got about 5 minutes with him. And the rest of the time, I had to give him to Tammy because you could see it in her face. She loved him to death. Like, she loved him more than anything in the world. And I felt horrible. I couldn't do anything to stop him from leaving us. And you would think that, you know, after enduring something like that, that we could literally handle anything that life could throw at us.
But a lot of times it tears people apart, too.
Unfortunately, that's what it has been doing recently, actually.
And this was this past October that this happened?
Yes, this
Okay.
past October.
So you guys are still together then?
At this moment, we are, but it's just difficult for us to communicate with each other because she is convinced that I've been sneaking around with other women. I am not.
You're not cheating on her?
No.
Do you think, now, I take it you came here today and you took a lie detector test?
Yes.
Do you think by passing it, this will heal wounds that you could go on to a normal relationship?
Absolutely.
You do believe that?
Yes, I do.
Well, let's meet her. Here's Tammy.
I want to trust you. I really do. I want us to grow. I want us to get married. I want to have a full life with you. You lied straight to my face.
I have not lied to you.
I saw.
I have sworn on our son that I have been faithful to you. Right from the beginning, Tammy, I told you that my heart is yours. I would do anything for you.
He does seem genuinely in love with you, okay?
He's the best man I ever met.
The best man you ever met.
He's the best man I ever met.
The best man you ever met.
He's my soul.
But then you're thinking that he's cheating on you.
Because I saw him.
But you saw him do what?
I was looking out the window and I saw him hide somebody with a black hood. I saw the girl walk by. And then you hit her and walked to the other side. I don't know why you would have to walk to that side for to hide her. He was hiding her on this side so I couldn't see from the window.
Hit her.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you think he had sex with her?
I don't know. I hope not.
Yeah. How about the way he's treated you through everything?
He's
through
treated
this
me perfect.
Perfect.
Everything's been like a story, like
a love
fairy
story.
tale. I love you so much.
Now, if he passes his lie detector test, will you be able to let things go and just enjoy your relationship?
Yes,
okay.
completely.
And did you take a lie detector test?
Yes.
And you don't cheat on him, right? No.
I tell the truth.
You told the truth. That's good. Tammy came here and took a lie detector test. And we asked her, since getting back together with Jason on April 15th, have you had sexual physical contact with any other male? She answered no. Since getting back together with Jason on April 15th, have you had sexual intercourse with any other male? She answered no. And the results for her lie detector test is that Tammy told the truth. But you never really had any doubt that she did cheat on you.
No.
All right, Jason. Jason came here and he took a lie detector test. And we asked him, other than cuddling during your split last year, since being in a relationship with Tammy, have you had sexual contact with any other woman? And Jason answered no. Since being in a relationship with Tammy, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman? And he answered no. And the results for Jason's lie detector test is he told the truth. I'll say this, you suffered a horrific tragedy in your life. You guys say you want to spend the rest of your lives together. I hope that works out for you. I hope that you can have another child, because in my life it's the most wonderful thing that ever happened to me. It changed me who I am. It made me who I am, is having children. And so I hope that you'll be as blessed to have children in your life someday, and I hope everything works out for you.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.